Well, all this stuff's interesting, Terry, but it's just a bunch of lists. You've reached Talking with Dr. Terry, 180 Seconds to a Better You, message number 75. I'm Dr. Terry Wurzbacher, and this call is dedicated to Martha and April, who make me laugh every single day. Yep, that's what we've done all week, making lists. So now what? The list of variables is pretty large. Can I and should I work on everything in the next 3 months? No. That would give me a chance for more stress than I really need. Sometimes people think it's cool to deal with all these factors. What it really does, though, is pull you in so many directions that it's difficult for you to concentrate on any of them. So this will come as no surprise to you. The most important thing to remember, both for training and during the race, is to control the controllables. I started this last year, and it really made a big difference. So here's how I looked at everything from the race, and here's what I can control during my training. My weight, my pack weight, that's really key. My attitude, instead of worrying about how much my age has slowed me down, I can use my mantras and visualizations to keep my attitude positive. This will go a long way for doing the same thing during the race. Time on my feet, the longer the better. In addition to the time on my feet, the distance I can cover, and that's all worked into my training. Those things have to be put down, but they're a given. Doing at least 1 week a month for the next 3 months, where I have 4 back-to-back long walks. Again, I thought that was the most beneficial to me in my training last year, and I intend to replicate it again. My exposure to heat, which is vital, most of the time I have no choice about in Texas, so when it gets to be hotter and more humid here, that's actually much better training, and I'll go out for 8 to 9 hours a day. During these 3 months, I can practice many different methods of staying hydrated and ingesting proper amounts of electrolytes. With my kidney disease, I have to be a little bit more careful, but I definitely need to work it out. That's, I think, the most important thing for me to take care of. I've had issues with it pretty much every year, so I need to figure out what's going on. I can control the number and length of my stops. The more I do this in training, the more it will become natural to me during the race. I can pay attention to what I eat and certainly limit or eliminate the 5-hour energy drink. I'll also be adding more rest and watching how I respond to long walks. The last thing I want is to be unable to start because of injury. I'd rather lose a couple of training days than lose the whole race. So there you have it. Thank you for hanging in there with me during this week's planning. You've seen what I have to deal with, and now it's time to implement. Actually, I have been implementing it, but now that April's here, it's time to push a little harder. I'll talk about my mental prep at another time. Don't worry, I won't forget it. It's such a key part to my success. Have a great weekend.